We're very fortunate tonight to have our AJ here tonight to speak to you, a man that is the top of getting rid of all the bad guys. And no, seriously, and you're doing a great job with it. And certainly he's going to speak first, and I thank him for coming down because you know we all support Bensalem Police and all that you do to men and women. And I'll have Josh say a few words about what he's doing and what everyone's saying. Mr. AG, thank you for coming to Bensalem.
Thanks, Mayor. It's good to be with all of you, and good evening, everybody, and thank you. I'm Josh Shapiro. I'm honored to serve as Pennsylvania's Attorney General, and really just so grateful to the Mayor for the invitation here tonight, and really grateful for the work you do day in and day out. You can tell the strength of a community by the way they value its citizens, value the police, and the Mayor seems to be able to invest in all of that and do it really well. So thank you. And let me just thank my colleague in law enforcement, Matt Weintraub, who's an outstanding district attorney and someone who I hope I have the opportunity to work with for many, many years to come here in Bucks County and across Pennsylvania. I know we've seen Matt deal with unbelievably challenging issues over the last few weeks here, and I think just represent the very best of Bucks County and the very best of this community. Matt, thank you for your leadership. Thank you. I just want to be here tonight because I know, notwithstanding the rain, and I know it kept some people away, this is a community that cares about law enforcement, and this is a community where people come together to tackle big challenges. For my part, representing the whole Commonwealth, I can tell you one of the biggest challenges that we face is dealing with the heroin issue and dealing with the heroin and opioid epidemic. And to see the way this community has come together to say, push out the pusher, and to work with law enforcement in a collaborative way to try and deal with that is something that inspires me, and I know inspires a lot of people. So I thank you for doing that. I thank you for caring deeply about the safety and security of your community. We've worked closely with your law enforcement, whether it's to deal with the heroin and opioid epidemic. I know we were here recently to deal with a scammer in our community that was preying on seniors and other consumers. And we also work together to deal with violent crime in the community, something that, by and large is held down, but that's because we invest in police, we invest in law enforcement, and we work together to deal with those issues. I just couldn't be more proud of this community. I'm really glad to be here tonight. I'm somewhat of your neighbor from nearby in Montgomery County, so not too far away, and I care deeply about this area. And again, just want to thank the Mayor for his leadership and thank your fine district attorney for everything he does in Bucks County each and every day. With that, I want to introduce Matt Weintraub, your district attorney. Matt.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Josh, for your very kind words. It is really my honor. It's my honor to serve with the men and women in law enforcement that I had the privilege to serve side by side with under extraordinarily terrible conditions to try to bring a positive result for the 4 families that were waiting for their 4 boys to come home. But it's beyond that. It was about all of the friends and the neighbors and the businesses and the churches and the schools that supported us from afar and up close with their donations of water and food and just well wishes and prayers. For without those things, we could not have sustained the pace, that round-the-clock pace for a week straight to bring those 4 boys home and to begin to bring their 2 killers to justice. So I'm very, very grateful to be a Bucks County boy through and through, and I pledge that I'll continue to do my best for all of you as long as you'll join me and do the best that you each can for all of us to make Bucks County just one of the best places to live in the country. Thank you very much. Oh, I get the pleasure to introduce the Director of Public Safety, Fred Harran.
Thank you, man. I just want to say thanks for coming out tonight. And a couple of people had asked, and certainly thanks for the District Attorney and the Attorney General to be here, but a couple of people had asked why are we all here tonight. And as we were here since 5 o'clock, what exactly do you want us to do on National Night Out and every night out of the year? And it's very, very simple. It's to see something, say something. And I know that's kind of become a phrase, but it's a very, very good phrase. If you think something's not right in your neighborhood, if you think something's out of place at the house next door when you get home from work, chances are you're right, because you're all smart people and you know the neighborhood better than the police officers do. You live there every single day, and you know if those lights go on every night at 1 hour and they go off every night at another hour, and all of a sudden one night out of the week something's different, something's not right. We work for you. Call us. Don't think you're bothering us. The police have other things to do. I'd rather get the call and let it be nothing than get the call and have it been something. So please, don't ever hesitate for a minute to call us. That's what we're here to do. Let us figure out what's going on, and hopefully it is nothing. But if you see something, you got to say something, whether it's someone breaking into a car, the drugs, breaking into a house, and of course terrorism. And these are the things we have to watch for every single day that we're out there. And we can't do it without you guys. And that's one of the nights to have National Night Out all across this country where this is going on. Unfortunately, it's raining in a lot of spots, so it doesn't make for a great night. But it is that we had a decent amount of people show up throughout the night, and it's as simple as that. So thank you very much, and thanks again to the Attorney General for being here.
Just want to thank everybody again tonight. I know the rain kept people away, but I know in your heart you'll go back and talk to people. The community comes first. The community, and what the director said about if you see anything, please call the police. And don't wait, don't hesitate. Something you see, 911. You have all the tools here in Bensalem. We're giving our police department all the tools to do their job. You see our AG here, Mr. AG, the great job that he's doing in the short time that you've been there. And I know he'll continue that. He supports the police, the men and women, the thread of our communities. And I know he does it all over the state. So we thank you for that. And Matt Weintraub, our district attorney here, also working together. That's what makes it work. Anybody knows me, any speech I ever make, anytime I ever talk, teams win. Working together on team gets it done, no matter what we can't do it by ourselves. We absolutely cannot do it. So when we call up to Harrisburg and we have to talk to our AG, or we have to our police, we have our local, wherever we have to go, they have to work together, and they do. That's where we're all so lucky. Anyway, again, God bless you and thank you and for everything you're doing. Good night, everybody. God bless you.